Chico Fire investigators have completed their investigation into two fires at Pleasant Valley High School this spring. The Northstate's News' Keith Joganatis is at PV High tonight with the possible causes of those fires. Keith.
And Mike, good evening. I spoke with Chico Fire Marshal Paul Ricketts this morning in investigation in regards to those two fires occurring this past April here at Pleasant Valley High School. The marshal telling me after the investigation, those findings revealing that those two fires started in part due to electrical problems. Chico Fire Marshal Paul Ricketts explaining in extensive detail Tuesday afternoon the findings of the investigation into both fires that occurred at Pleasant Valley High School on the night of April 25th, resulting in severe damage to a large portion of Classroom D, a classroom that housed the Arts Department and Special Needs programs. Ricketts acknowledging the first fire was electrical in nature, although not being able to pinpoint what the electrical device was that caused it, and says there are two hypotheses that the fire department could not rule out when starting their investigation into the second fire.
One being electrical, since the circuit that originated in the first fire area also connected to the area of origin for the second fire. The second hypothesis was an ember or heat transferred into the attic space from the first fire, and then also was a smoldering fire that sat inside that attic space.
The department notes that during their initial arrival to the scene, the thermal imaging equipment utilized by crews did not detect any extra heat signatures, making locating the second fire at the high school problematic.
They used thermal imaging cameras to try to identify any other fires. That's normal protocol. However, it did not show up on thermal imaging camera at that time. The fire ember can get back inside the walls and insulation, hard to reach areas, and you just had a fire there, so there's smoke, the smell of smoke in that area already. At that point of the fire, you're only having a little bit of smoke coming from it, and that's hard to identify.
Mike, I asked Chief Marshal Paul Ricketts about the possibility of foul play. He definitely confirmed no foul play or criminal nature involved in these two fires. We also talked to an official off camera here at Pleasant Valley High School this morning about what they're going to do going forward towards the new school year. They said in order to fill the void from Classroom D, they will use 4 portables throughout the year and going forward until that classroom can be fixed. They think it's going to be about a 1 to 2 year progress for that classroom to be rebuilt to the fullest of its capabilities. Reporting live at Pleasant Valley High School, Keith Joganatis, the Northstate's News.